This is my mother and I in Havana.
Raul Garcia's story starts in Cuba.
You grow up fast because you know what to say at school and what you're not allowed to say because your parents will go to jail.
We have a fantastic state.
Today, he wants to go into politics. He originally entered the race for governor, but now has his eyes on Washington, D.C. He's hoping to replace four-term Democratic Senator Maria Cantwell.
My story is very simple. As Mr. Smith goes to Washington, I don't like what I see outside my door. I don't like the crime. I don't like that our children are not safe. I don't like the open drug use.
Garcia, an ER doctor, says the state needs a problem solver in Congress. To ensure his credentials stuck out on the primary ballot, he legally had a DR added to his name.
So I went and I changed my name officially to Dr. Raul Garcia so it would be on the ballot. Now my wife makes fun of me and says, whenever I'm mad at you, I'm going to call you Durr, because that's your first name.
One priority, the nation's fentanyl epidemic, an issue that's personal to the Garcia family. Their oldest son, Devin, battled addiction and showed up on their doorstep one night.
And there he was, skinny and homeless and scared and hungry. And he got on his knees and said, Mom, if you don't help me, I'm going to die. Because both of my best friends died of fentanyl this week.
For Devin, that's here 6 years clean.
Devin, who's still in recovery, took part in his father's Freedom from Fentanyl Walk, a 185-mile journey that started at Garcia's Toppenish Hospital and ended in Seattle. He says in the Senate he would push for tougher fentanyl laws.
This will give manslaughter felony charges to drug dealers and involuntary mandatory rehabilitation for addicts.
Garcia won't say if he's voting for former President Donald Trump, but says he will not vote for any nationwide abortion bans. Garcia says he'll represent the wishes of Washingtonians who made up their minds on that policy decades ago.
And that's my mother.
What's her name?
Lilia.
Garcia and his mother escaped Cuba more than 40 years ago. He says he is still inspired by her desire to give him a better future.
That fire built the greatest country in the world, and I want that place to honor this country for everything it's done for me, to pay back this country for everything it's done for me, and to make sure that our children have that American dream capability and that is strong.
In Yakima, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.